sorry. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, is this chair taken?
Excuse me?
Is this taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody in a minute.
Oh, thanks anyway.
Sure thing.
Bring me to life I ever can, and I will do something like stay.
Excuse me, is this chair taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody very shortly.
Would you mind if I sit here till he or she or it comes?
They do seem to be pretty late.
You never know who you might be turning down.
Sorry. Nice try, though.
Sure thing. Is this seat taken?
No, it's not.
Would you mind if I sit here?
Yes, I would.
Oh. Excuse me, is this chair taken?
No, it's not.
Would you mind if I sit here?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. Every place else seems to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Great place.
Mm-hmm.
What's the book?
I just want to treat him quiet, if you don't mind.
No, sure thing. Every place else seems to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Great place for reading.
Yes, I like it.
What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Oh, Hemingway. What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
Not actually. I've sure read about it, though. It's supposed to be great.
It is great.
I hear it's great. Waiter. What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
I'm a Mets fan myself.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I read it in college.
Where was college?
I went to Oral Roberts University.
Where was college?
I lied. I didn't actually go to college. I just like to party.
Where was college?
Harvard.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner. I spent an entire winter reading him once.
I've just started.
I was so excited after the first 10 pages that I went out and bought everything else that he wrote. One of the greatest reading experiences of my life. All that psychological understanding. Page after page of gorgeous prose. The way he's grasped the mystery of time and human existence. The smells of the earth. What do you think?
I think it's pretty boring.
Oh. What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner.
He's incredible.
I spent an entire winter reading him once.
I was so excited after the first 10 pages, I went out and bought everything else he wrote.
All that psychological understanding.
And the prose is so gorgeous.
And the way he's grasped the mystery of time.
And human existence. I can't believe I waited this long to read him.
You never know. You might not have liked him before.
That's true.
You might not have been ready for him. You have to do these things at the right moment, or it's no good.
That's happened to me.
It's all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, reading Faulkner was a great experience.
Yes.
Sound and the Fury.
Well, onwards and upwards.
Waiter. You have to hit these things at the right moment, or it's no good.
That's happened to me.
It's all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you come in here a lot?
Actually, I'm just in town for 2 days from Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you come in here a lot?
Every once in a while. Do you?
Not so much anymore. Not as much as I used to. Before my nervous breakdown. Do you come in here a lot?
Why are you asking?
Just interested.
Are you really interested, or do you just want to pick me up?
No, I'm really interested.
Why would you be interested in whether I come in here a lot?
I'm just getting acquainted.
Maybe you're only interested for the sake of making small talk long enough, so you can ask me back to your place so we can listen to music. Or because you just rented this great tape to your VCR. Or because you got some terrific unknown Django Reinhardt record. And then you'll proceed to confess that you've got a girlfriend named Stephanie who's away at medical school in Belgium for a year, and that you've been involved with her off and on in what you'll call a very intricate relationship for the past 7 years. None of which interests me, mister.
Okay. Do you come in here a lot?
Every other day, I think.
I come in here a lot, and I remember seeing you.
I guess we must be on different schedules.
Missed connections.
Yes, different time zones.
Amazing how you can live right next door to someone in this town and never even know it.
I know!
City life.
It's crazy.
We probably pass each other every day in the street. Right in front of this place, probably.
Yep.
Well, the waiters here sure seem to be in a different time zone. I can't seem to locate one anywhere. Waiter! So, what do you...
I beg pardon?
Nothing, sorry.
I guess we must be on different schedules.
Misconnection.
Yes, different time zones.
Amazing how you can live right next door to someone in this town and never even know it.
I know!
City life.
It's crazy.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Oh, boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's the sort of boyfriend?
My husband.
Aha. You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Oh, boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's the sort of boyfriend?
We are meeting here to break up.
Mm-hmm. What's the sort of boyfriend?
My lover. There she comes right now.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself?
I guess it is, in a way.
I mean, what's a good-looking woman like you doing out alone on a Friday night?
Trying to keep away from lines like that.
No, listen. You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself?
Do you think so?
Sure. I mean, what's a good-looking woman like you doing out alone on a Friday night? No offense, but...
I'm not alone on a Friday night for the first time in a very long time.
Oh.
You see, I just recently ended a relationship.
Oh.
Rather long-standing.
I'm sorry. Well, listen. Since reading here by yourself is such a sad occupation for a Friday night, would you like to go somewhere else?
No.
Do something else?
No, thanks.
I was headed to the movies in a while anyway.
I don't think so.
Big chance to let Faulkner catch his breath. All those long sentences get him pretty tired out.
Thanks anyway.
Okay.
I appreciate the invitation.
Sure thing. You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself?
I was trying to think of it as existential romantic. You know, cappuccino, great literature, rainy night.
That only works in Paris. We could grab a late plane to Paris. Grab a Concorde, find a cafe.
I'm a little short on plane fare tonight.
Darn it, so am I.
To tell you the truth, I was headed to the movies in a little while after I finished this section. Would you like to come along? Since you can't locate a waiter.
That's a very nice offer, but...
Uh-huh. Girlfriend?
Two of them, actually. One of them's pregnant, Stephanie.
Girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. Not even that castrating witch I dumped last night.
Girlfriend?
Sort of. Sort of.
What's a sort of girlfriend?
My mother. I just ended a relationship, actually.
Oh?
Of rather long standing.
I'm sorry to hear it.
To tell you the truth, this is my first night out alone in a very long time. I feel a bit at sea.
So you didn't stop to talk because you're a Mooney or because you have some weird political affiliation?
Nope, straight down the ticket Republican. Straight down the ticket Democrat. Can I tell you something about politics? I consider myself a citizen of the universe. I'm unaffiliated.
That's a relief. So am I.
I vote my beliefs.
Labels are not important.
Labels are not important. Exactly. Take me, for example. So what if I got a 2-point at, 3-point at, 4-point at college? Or if I am from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Westchester County?
Sure.
I believe that a man is what he is. A person is what he is. A person is what they are.
I think so too.
So what if I admire Trotsky? So what if I once had a total by liposuction? So what if I joined the Peace Corps? I was acting on my conviction.
Sure.
You can't just hang a sign on a person.
Absolutely. I'll bet you're a Scorpio. I was headed to the movies in a little while. Would you like to come along?
That sounds like fun. What's playing?
A couple of the really early Woody Allen movies.
Oh,
You don't like Woody Allen?
sure. I like Woody Allen.
But you're not crazy about Woody Allen.
Those early ones kind of get on my nerves.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was headed
thinking
to the...
about-
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say I was headed to the movies in a while, and
So was I.
the Woody Allen Festival?
Just up the street.
Do you like the early ones?
I think anybody who doesn't ought to be run off the planet.
How many times have you seen Bananas?
8 times.
12. So you still interested?
Do you like Entenmann's crumb cake?
I went out at 2 in the morning last night to get one. Did you an extra sketch as a child?
Yes. And do you like Brussels sprouts?
No. I think they're disgusting.
They are disgusting.
Do you believe in marriage, despite current sentiments against it?
Yes.
And children?
3 of them.
2 girls and a boy?
Harvard, Vassar, and Brown.
And will you love me?
Yes.
And cherish me forever?
Yes.
Do you still want to go to the movies?
Sure thing.
Waiter.
The moon may be high, maybe millions of people go by, but I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden.
I thought you would.
There's only one menu.
Interesting decor. Jack,
I like to think of this as a higher order coffee shop, a sort of transcendental diner.
well, it's the first menu I've ever seen that says substitution welcome.
Shouldn't we ask for the other 6?
The other 6 what?
The other 6 menus.
Paul,
Huh?
what happened?
I knew they were going to say that.
What happened, Paul?
I knew you two were going to say that.
We always know exactly what we're going to say.
That's the great part.
Is
Well, it's part of the great part.
the other part we'll save for later.
Cool it, lovebirds. We've got health regulations to watch out for.
I don't get it.
Are you still searching for the lost menu?
Yeah, why 7 menus if there's only 1 menu?
Maybe it's a translation.
Whatever happened to truth in advertising?
Maybe 7 menus is Chinese for happiness or something.
But the place isn't Chinese. I can't tell what it is.
That's what they'll say about you someday, you know.
About me.
You're in advertising, aren't you?
I am indeed.
They'll say, whatever happened to Ruth in advertising? Sorry.
Who owns this place anyway?
Greeks.
Of course. Greeks own all restaurants everywhere.
After inventing tragedy, all that was left was food services.
This is all going too fast for me.
Well, who wants what? Let's order. Will you look at this menu? Anything kielbasa? Char-siu and bean sprouts?
And Billie Holiday on the jukebox.
What's Joyeux de la Chassis?
You got me.
Joy of the chase? Crown of the chase. Wild fowl stuffed with venison.
How did you know that?
I don't know. Doesn't everybody know that?
I didn't know that.
She must have had it with some other guy, Jack.
I guess so.
Well, I want a salad. Pastrami and rye for me.
I think I'll just have this one digit.
Finger food, huh?
You know what I've got a taste for? French toast.
For supper?
Actually, it's the syrup, but I really want it sugar.
Well, it's a change anyway.
Only there's no French toast on the menu.
So order another menu.
Where are the other menus?
Do you know that all the time we were dating, no matter what time of day it was, all Paul would ever order was meatloaf with gravy, mashed potatoes, and peas? Every date we ever went on, morning, noon, or night.
Or maybe some pancakes.
So, Paul used to be a real meatloaf and potatoes kind of guy, huh?
Now all he wants is sugar.
So that changed.
I saw it coming. Anyway, he mixed the peas in with the mashed potatoes, swirl in the gravy, and sort of beat the meatloaf into submission. Stir the whole mess around in his plate till it was practically soup. Then he'd use a tablespoon to eat this too.
Does his therapist know about this?
I can't believe you married a guy who would do things like that, Hazel.
Sick baby.
What about waffles? You think this place has waffles?
They have everything at this place.
Everything but what I want.
So, when do you guys leave for the Cape?
Saturday morning, 10 sharp.
Well, that certainly raised you out of your usual lethargy.
You guys should come up and see the house.
I'd be outclassed.
You could test the undertow.
You know, Ruth, I saw Scott when I was up in Providence. Oh, yeah? How's that?
Should I leave the table?
Oh, sit down. Did you talk to him? Are you kidding? I gave him hell. No. Not really.
I think I will.
Sit down, Tristan. I said that she had hooked up with this terrific guy named Jack. And that she was very happy.
This is excruciating.
And that he, i.e. Scott, was imperfect.
Did you say a terrific but penniless guy named Jack?
No, I just said terrific. It's all right, darling. I'll pay your check. I don't know why you should find this excruciating.
Because I could be him someday. People sitting around calling me a jerk, and me without the girl.
You was a jerk.
Just reminds you a little of the transience of love.
Love? Transient?
You do know what I studied in college, don't you?
I'm afraid to ask.
Romance languishes.
That's pretty funny.
So, what did he say when you talked to him? Nothing much. Just looked at me, you know. I can just see it.
Now I am leaving the table.
Oh, sit down. We're all adults here.
We are?
Believe it or not, kids, this is adult life.
Everybody else has 3 bank accounts and a house in the country.
I don't have a house in the country.
But you will have a house in the country.
Money isn't everything, you know.
It isn't?
No, it's not.
Thank God.
Does anyone else want some waffles?
True love, isn't it wonderful?
How's the big deal going, Barry?
Oh, it's going great.
Really?
We close on it at the end of the week.
Terrific.
Did you get the price you wanted?
Better than what we wanted.
Sure must be wonderful being with someone who deals in zillions all day.
Parts of zillions anyway.
A part of a zillion goes a long way. Try dealing with somebody in high finance for a while, Hazel. That'll teach you how little you know about the world.
So why do they call this place 7 menus? There's only one menu here.
It's part of the place's mystique.
Hegel wrestled with that question for years. So did Kierkegaard.
Hegel what?
Hasn't Ruth brought you here before, Barry?
No, but I've heard so much about the place, I feel like a regular already.
We've been coming in here with Ruth and with Ruth for a long time.
Well, I sure am hungry. I'm starving.
Who wants what?
I want something with some sugar.
I feel like having something different.
What's good on this menu?
The other 6 menus.
So what do I do with this menu?
Order another menu.
What?
Order another menu when the waiter comes. I went through this once myself, Barry.
It's an ancient routine.
The 50 victory over the Lafayette Jets.
guy come in this past week with a suitcase full of money into your office? Yeah, he just walks in the office with a suitcase full of dough. 50s, 100s, slaying their loose. Marches in, opens the case, shows them the receptionist.
Did she offer marriage?
No, she called me in there.
Did you offer marriage?
No. But listen to the rest of this. It's incredible.
So, he comes in with all this money. There must have been $60,000 in this briefcase. I thought it was a suitcase. No, it was a leather briefcase. I thought you said suitcase.
There's a lot of difference between a suitcase and a briefcase full of money.
Several years in prison, I think.
Anyway, so he wanted us to do something with this money. Comes in off the street and wants to do something with all this money. Doesn't even know what.
So what did you do?
Are you kidding? Kicked his ass back out in the street.
Seems a peculiar thing to do to a person with a briefcase full of money.
Who knows where he got all that money? Could have been drugs, embezzlement, who knows?
I figure, if someone walks in with a suitcase or even a briefcase full of happiness, just grab it and run.
No such luck, Hazel. Money is never just money.
But isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
That settles it.
What?
A hot fudge sundae.
I'm glad to see you're still concentrating on the essentials.
Guess it's that time, huh? I think I'll try the meatloaf.
Uh-oh! Meatloaf alert!
What's so funny? What's everybody laughing about?
Nothing. Just don't mix in the meatloaf with the vegetables.
Why not?
Look what happened to us.
Private joke.
Paul used to use meatloaf as sort of a mating dance before they got married. That's all.
Oh.
So there's your warning, hon.
Maybe I better go for breasted chicken to play it safe.
Well, I'm going to try the Welsh rarebit.
Hot fudge for me.
I think I'm gonna go the whole hog and try the turkey dinner.
Actually, speaking of such things,
Turkeys?
mating dances.
What?
Should we tell them?
You mean now?
Why not?
Wake up, Paul.
What's going on?
I think something's on the way.
You or me?
Ruth and I are going to get married.
Hooray!
That's terrific, you guys.
Give me a kiss.
Congratulations. That's really terrific.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I've seen this coming for minutes. Months.
When's the date?
We don't know yet.
I say the sooner, the better.
That's so it doesn't interfere with all these deals.
Oh, hell. It's just a marriage. Run down the street in Shanghai the first JP you can find.
My mother's hysterical.
Of course. Well, I say, here's to it. Raise your water glasses, everybody.
My glass is dirty.
Raise it anyway. To marriage.
To marriage.
Anyway, I was thinking that after the wedding, Dawn and I could do a week at the Cape and then a couple weeks just driving around and then a week down in Florida with her parents. Get in some scuba diving.
You've really shaken Paul out of his usual lethargy, Don. He's a totally new man.
I guess I'm just an activity-oriented person by nature.
He used to be practically comatose till you came along. Paul, what happened, huh? What happened?
But you know what all the lethargy was?
What was that?
It was all that sugar. That's why Paul's always been so low energy. It was a sugar OD.
Now I'm off sugar. I'm a dynamo.
You sure look trim.
What? Trim?
I didn't know you could scuba dive, Paul.
Huh?
I said I didn't know you could scuba dive.
Dawn's going to teach me.
I love scuba diving. I've been doing it since, well, gosh, since I was about 10 now. So you're still using the house on the Cape?
What? Me?
Yeah, I thought...
No. Hazel and I split it up. Half a month each.
That's a fair arrangement.
Yeah, it all works out okay.
Very equitable.
It's the least you could do, you know. I beg pardon. Hazel. I mean, she and Paul bought the house together, 50-50, and you don't want him to just sell it, right?
Anyway, you guys will have to come up for a weekend.
Now there's an idea.
Yeah, you can come up and test the water.
Get a change of air.
Or you two can come up to our place.
Do you have a house too?
They've got a real country place.
Up in the mountains.
I love the mountains.
Southern Vermont.
I love Vermont.
Do you like to ski?
She loves to ski. I do love to ski.
Hey.
What? Something wrong? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Must have been something I ate. Not enough sugar or something.
Maybe you put the damn book down.
You know what I'm going to have?
You don't even have to tell me.
Meatloaf and potatoes and gravy.
I knew it.
With peas.
I knew it. Every time we go out, night or day, it's always meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas. And then he mashes it all together on his plate, mixes the peas in with the potatoes, and stirs it all around. How did you know? Womanly intuition. But maybe you'll get a quarter of the house on the Cape someday. What? What's she talking about?
It's just a private joke.
A quarter of the house.
So, what do you do for a living, Don?
I'm a food therapist. A food therapist? Uh-huh. So I treat things like obesity and anorexia and, well, you know, things like that.
Sounds fascinating.
I think it's a terrific way of finding out what makes people sick. Or birth, I suppose.
You guys should hear some of her stories. Like this guy who was so fat, he had to have his bed reinforced so he didn't just disappear right through the floor.
That was due to a gland condition, though.
Guy could have ended up in China.
There was nothing the poor man could do about it, because it was all glandular.
Incredible.
Everything is glands when you get right down to it. Are we going to order?
Ooh, or this condition called pneumonia,
Bulimia.
where people go on eating binges and then make themselves throw up.
Do you think we could save bulimia for after dessert?
Sure. Sure. So, what does everybody want?
I haven't even had time to study this menu yet.
Meatloaf for me.
They have pheasants here?
They have everything here.
Here's something. New statistics. Single women live longer than married women. Wow.
Really?
So, single women live longer than married women? I think I just said that. But listen to this.
Oh, come on.
Come on, what?
You're in advertising. You want people to see through that.
See through what?
You can crunch a bunch of numbers any way you want.
What else does it say? Says, single women are overwhelmingly happier than married women. I didn't know that.
Happy according to who?
Happy according to themselves.
Here's a woman hauling down a huge salary every year that can't see through a bunch of crooked figures.
Are we gonna order? If not, I've got things to do at home.
Just hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. We'll order.
So, you know, I was sitting on the bus the other day reading this book of stories, and I was laughing out loud.
That book you read to me from?
Uh-huh. So I was laughing really, really hard when this guy who was sitting next to me was kind of an old guy to think about it. He says, "What you reading?" And I said, "Stories."
He was probably trying to pick you up.
But listen to this. He said, "Looks like those stories are pretty funny." says some of the worst. And then he says, have you got any heartrending ones in there?
Huh?
Isn't that funny?
Have you got any heart-rending ones in there?
I thought it was kind of sad, though.
Yeah.
How's business with you, Barry?
Oh, you know, nothing ever changes. But once in a while, you want to try something different.
We sure don't do this all the time, you know.
And one of the quotes I like from Coach Galloway is,
You want to try something new.
they found themselves down,
In fact, we've never done it before in all our lives.
decided not
I'm Simon.
to let his team play.
No, he's not.
I'm Charlie.
No, he's not.
I'm the catch of the day.
I'm Phyllis, and he's Fluff.
What?
Yeah. What do we have?
Kind of an interesting name.
Anglo-Saxon.
Is he part of our, you know, liaison? He's along for the ride.
So, are you guys going to order, or shall we retire for some fun?
As the Broncos control the ball, and it will be
You're going to have to do a lot better than that.
not so sure about that one. Yeah, well, it looks like
7 menus, huh?
You noticed the name. It's a part of the place's mystique. Hegel once wrote a book about why they call the place Seven Menus.
There's no mystery about the name.
I beg pardon?
You get a different menu depending on when you come in here.
But I've been in here all hours of the day, and it's always the same menu.
Sure, but you're different.
Huh?
You're not the same person that's up at yours breakfast. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, afternoon snack, cocktail, supper, and midnight munch. These are the 7 ages of man.
He'll swing it in the near corner desk, and she'll turn face on stove. We'll put it on the floor.
Didn't your ad say you're in advertising? Yeah, I run an ad agency. That must be great. It has its moments. That's what the CCO.
It's good. It's good. I've never tried it before, but everything's good here.
You know, I always kind of wished I went into advertising when I had the chance.
Do we need to talk about advertising?
Barry, that used to be in advertising. Really? God, she was a terrible person.
Yeah? Well,
I liked her actually.
Barry, that.
Yeah, I thought she was terrific.
Do you know her?
Warm, funny, vulnerable, lemon flavored, static free. I still miss her to tell you the truth.
God, what are you? I mean, what do you do for a living?
I don't do anything. I live with her.
is that for real?
Uh-huh.
Nice work if you can get it.
But he also knows the true meaning of tenderness.
I'm in the middle of a career change myself.
He got fired.
I used to be in high finance, but lately, I've been thinking about going to food service.
Food services?
Yeah.
Anyway, how did you
Food
get
service is a very, very interesting field.
But how did you get to run a whole ad agency?
Dawn here is in food therapy. I figured she and I could team up. I could cater the food. She could provide the therapy after.
Brilliant.
Just don't go into high finance. That's my advice.
Oh, Barry.
You get into some weird deals, and you're gone, buddy.
We gonna order now?
You know, one time we had a guy come into the office with a couple $100,000 in a briefcase?
Oh, come on, Bear.
What? Come on.
Not that story.
What story?
He tells a story all the time about a man who brought in some money in a suitcase.
A briefcase.
Okay, sweetie. It was a briefcase.
So, what happened?
Nothing happened. It's not important.
No, really. What happened?
Nothing happened. We kicked the guy out. End of story.
But that is not the end of the story, because I marched right in there, and I put my hand on the desk, and I said advertising is about making choices. 10 points. Was I not a food therapist? Did I not design diets for people? And what are diets all about? Making the right choices. So who's the best person for this account? You are. And he gave it to me right on the spot, $1 million account. And she lived happily ever after. You never should have left the agency, Bill. Oh, no. Just think what you could be doing by now. I'm very happy as a housewife, thank you. Nobody's happy as a housewife. I have found my counter-revolutionary niche. Roasting meat on a spit for a man who always comes home. I thought I found my niche. And God, was I wrong. Did you know I ran into one of my clients the other day, and I couldn't even remember his name? God, I was so embarrassed. You know, sometimes I wonder how I could spend 8 and 10 hours a day with those people. I ran into an old boyfriend last week, and I couldn't remember his name. You're kidding. A client I can believe, but a boyfriend? Well, life is long, men short. In all too many cases. Not all men, though. I'm talking about you, Jack.
Oh, sorry.
What she was saying was she had found her perfect niche with you.
Well, if you got a niche, scratch it. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
If you just Jack being funny. But what about your big deal?
The what?
The deal out west. Did you close on it?
Oh. Yeah, we closed on it.
Great! So now you can pay off the house on the vineyard, and you'll be set for life.
I guess so.
Are you okay? Jack.
Huh?
What happened? You know.
What did you say?
Oh, it's nothing. Just something stupid Barry picked up from his ex. You mean his ex-ex. Ruth, the dragon lady. I saw Barry the other day. Oh, yeah? What did he have to say for himself? Not much. I'll bet. Do you have a job yet? I don't think so. He asked me how you were. I hope you gave him hell. I said that you were fine. Jerk. Jack, what's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing. Just nothing.
Do you want to go home?
No. Let's stay. Let's order something.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's chow down or chow up or chow in some direction.
You don't have a headache, do you?
Nope. Nope, nope.
Scratch my neck. Hey, does anybody know what a Joy de la Chase is? I always forget to ask. Joy of the Chase?
Crown of the chase. Wild fowl stuffed with venison.
How did you know that?
I don't know. Doesn't everybody know that?
I didn't know that. He must have had it with some other woman, Bill. I guess so. That's a great wife you've got there, you know.
I know.
Don't you ever lose her, mister.
I wasn't planning on it.
The girl is solid gold. Maybe I'd better leave. Oh, sit down. We're all adults here.
We are?
I saw Jack the other day. Oh, yeah? How's he? Maybe you should give him a call. I think I'm past Jack, thank you. Past Jack. Past Bob. Alan. Past Manuel. just Fred. Past Igor. But are you past waiters? The one over there is kind of cute. Oh, come on. We could order up a little meatloaf. I'm also past picking up strange waiters in restaurants. I don't know. He doesn't look so strange to me. Don't you ever give up? No. You know, I don't honestly know what I'd do without you. Waiter!
Let's negotiate here. What's the soup du jour today?
Well, soup of the day, you got a choice of Polish duck blood or cream of kidney.
Beautiful! Beautiful! Kick me in a kidney.
You got it.
Any oyster crackers to go on your seabed?
No, fall out.
How about your specials today? Spread out your options.
Well, you got your deep fried gizzard,
Oh, fabulous.
calf's brain with okra,
Oh, you are a temptress.
or pickled pig's feet.
Pig's feet, I love it! Put me down for a quadruped.
You say so.
Any sprouts to go on those feet?
Iceberg.
So be it. Oh, ow! Hey there, Marcus, what's up? What's the matter, buddy? What's wrong? Have a seat. I don't get it, Al. I don't understand it. Do you want something? Want something to drink? Want all the way? No, no! Don't even try. I don't know what it is, Al. It's really weird. What? Like? Right from the time I got up. What is it? What's the story? Well, just for an example, this morning I stopped off at a drugstore to buy some aspirin. This is that big drugstore, right? I go up to the counter. The guy says, "What can I do for you?" I say, "Give me a bottle of aspirin." The guy gives me this funny look and he says, "We don't have that, sir." I say to him, "You're a drugstore and you don't have any aspirin?" Did they have Bufferin? Yeah. Advil? Yeah. Extra strength Tylenol. But no aspirin. Wow. And that's the kind of weird thing that's been happening all day. It's like I go to a newsstand to buy the Daily News and the guy's never even heard of it. Could have been a misunderstanding. I asked every place. Nobody had the news. I had to read the Toronto Hairdresser. Or this. I'd stop off at a deli at lunchtime to buy a sandwich. The guy tells me they don't have any pastrami. How can they be a deli if they don't have pastrami? Was this a Korean deli? This was a kosher from Jerusalem deli. "Oh, we don't have that, sir," he says to me. "Have some tongue." I just got into a cab, and the guy says, "We don't go into 56th Street," and he offers to take me to Newark instead. Looking at me like I'm an alien or something. Marcus, settle down. But we don't go there, sir. Settle down. Take a breath. Do you know what this is? Sure. What is it? What's happening to me? Don't panic. You're in a Philadelphia. In a what? You're in a Philadelphia, that's all. But I'm in New York. Yes, physically you're in New York. But metaphysically, you're in a Philadelphia. I've never heard of this. You see, inside of what we know as reality, there are these pockets, these black holes called Philadelphias. If you fall into one, you run up against the exactly kind of crap that's been happening to you all day. Why?
Because in Philadelphia, no matter what you ask for, you can't get it. If you ask for something, they're not going to have it. If you want to do something, it's not going to get done. And if you want to go somewhere, you can't get there.
Good God, so this is very serious.
Remember, Marcus, this is a condition named after the town that invented the cheesesteak. Something nobody in their right mind would willingly ask for.
And I thought I was just having a bad day.
Sure, millions of people go through entire lifetimes inside of Philadelphia. Never even know it. I mean, look at the city of Philadelphia itself. Hopelessly trapped forever inside of Philadelphia. And do they know it?
So what should I do? Should I just kill myself now and get it over with?
You're trying to kill yourself in Philadelphia. You're only going to get hurt, babe.
So what do I do?
Wait it out. Someday the great cosmic train will whisk you out of the city of brotherly love and off to someplace happier.
You're pretty damn mellow today.
Yeah, well, everybody has to be someplace.
Is your name Alan Shade?
It is indeed.
There was a phone call for you. Your boss?
Yeah.
He says you're fired.
Oh, cool, thanks. So anyways, you have this problem.
Did she just say you got fired?
Yeah. I wonder where my pig's feet are.
Al, you loved your job.
No sweat.
How can you be so calm?
Easy. You're in Philadelphia? I woke up in Los Angeles, and life is beautiful. You know, Susie packed up and left me this morning.
Susie left you?
And frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. As they go, God bless them, and your dating pool will be Olympics.
But your job, the garment district is your life.
So I'll turn it into a movie script and sell it to Paramount. Toss in some sex, add a little emotional blah blah blah, pitch it to Jack and Dusty, and you got a buddy movie with a garment background. Not relevant enough? Toss in the hole in the ozone, make it EC. EC, environmentally correct. Have you heard about this hole in the ozone? Sure, Marcus. I love this concept. I embrace this ozone. Sure, some people are going to get hurt in the process. Meantime, everyone else will handle it faster.
So this is Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, everybody has to be someplace. You want my advice? Enjoy your Philadelphia. Sit back, relax, order yourself a bun and a burger, and chill out for a while.
But I can't order anything. Life's great for you on your cosmic beach, but whatever I ask for, I get a cheesesteak or something.
No. There's a very simple rule of thumb in Philadelphia. You ask for the opposite.
What?
If you can't get what you ask for the opposite, and you'll get what you want. If you want the Daily News, you ask for the Times. If you want pastrami, you ask for the Times. Oh, look straight on women. What's more opposite than the opposite sex, huh? So, you want a bud?
I sure can.
Nothing. Stop. Do you want a bud?
No, I don't want a bud.
Good. Now there's the waitress. Order yourself a bun and a burger, but do not ask for a bun and a burger.
Waitress.
No, don't call her. She won't come. You're in Philadelphia, so just forget her.
Forget her.
You don't need that waitress.
Forget that waitress.
Everything to do with her.
Hey, waitress! Screw you!
Can I help you, sir?
That's how you get service in Philadelphia.
Can I help you?
No, thanks.
What do you have?
How about some OJ?
Sorry, squeezer's broken.
A glass of milk.
Cow's dried.
Eggnog.
Just ran out.
A cup of coffee?
We don't have that, sir.
Got any ale?
Nope.
Stout?
Nope.
Porter?
Just beer.
That's too bad. How about a Heineken?
Heineken, try again.
Rolling Rock?
Out of stock.
Slip?
Nick.
Beck?
Next.
Sapporo?
Tomorrow.
Lone Star?
Party hard.
Bud? What?
Just plain Bud. All we got.
No thanks.
Give me a Bud! Anything to eat?
No.
Name it.
Pork chops.
Hamburger.
Medium.
Well done.
A baked potato.
Fries.
And some zucchini.
Slice her off. Burn one!
That was excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Are you sure you haven't done this for?
Well, I've spent so much of my life asking for the wrong thing without knowing it, and doing it on purpose comes easy.
I hear you.
You know, I could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I'd screwed up on purpose all those years. Maybe I was in a Philadelphia all along and just never knew it.
You might have been in a Baltimore. They're practically the same thing.
All right, here's your bud. One cheesesteak.
Hey, wait a minute. What is that?
It's a cheesesteak, sir.
No, I ordered cream of kidney and 2 pairs of feet.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have that.
I beg your pardon?
We don't have that, sir.
You son of a... I'm in your Philadelphia!
I'm sorry, Al.
You brought me in your freaking Philadelphia!
I didn't know it was contagious.
Oh, God, please don't let me be in Philadelphia. Please don't let
Oh,
me...
shouldn't you ask for the opposite? I mean, since...
Don't tell me what to do in Philadelphia!
But maybe you're not really in
I
it.
taught you everything you know about Philly, jerk. Don't tell me how to act in Philadelphia.
But maybe you're not really in Philadelphia.
You see the cheese on that steak? What more do I need for proof? The Liberty Bell? Waitress, bring me a glass of water.
Water? We don't have that, sir.
We don't have water. What do you think? We're in a sudden drought or something? Holy crap, I just lost my job. Susie left me. I gotta make some phone calls. Excuse me, waitress. Where's your payphone?
We don't have a...
Oh, of course you don't have a payphone. Of course you don't. Oh, God, let me out of here.
I don't know. It's not that bad in Philadelphia.
Could be worse. I've been into Cleveland all week.
Cleveland? What's that like?
It's like death without the advantages.
Really? Care to stand?
Don't mind if I do.
I hope you won't reveal your name.
Sharon.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Want a star?
Thanks.
Yeah. Everybody's got to be someplace.